Okay. Hello, hello, friends. Thank you for coming to our class tonight on cats, dogs, and many more. You might be wondering what many more mean, but hang tight and you'll find out. I'm Lucinda White. I'm a star leader with Young Living, soon to be senior star. We also have Sass Martin, aka Kathy Martin, standing by for any questions that need to be answered. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is just our standard disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products discussed are not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Views expressed are from an independent distributor, not a medical professional, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Young Living essential oils. Views expressed apply only to Young Living essential oils and other products, and individual results may vary. So you might be wondering, what are essential oils? Essential oils are the lifeblood of a plant, and when these plants are grown in the right conditions, harvested at the correct time, and distilled with the utmost care, they can aid in keeping our bodies healthy, well, and happy, and also our pets' bodies healthy, well, and happy, which the class is about tonight, which is how our bodies and their bodies were intended to be. Essential oils are composed of teeny molecules. These molecules so small that they can pass through our tissues and directly into our cells. Our systems are super effective and can transport these molecules all over our bodies within a matter of minutes. And imagine how quickly they can pass through our pets' bodies. So Young Living has this awesome seed to seal guarantee, quality of commitment, which is one of the reasons why I like Young Living, because their seed to seal quality is top notch. They test from the time they get the seed for that product all the way through the time that they put the seal on the bottle of oil or product to put on your table. You might hear a little dog in the background. I do have a senior dog, and while I'm teaching the class tonight, he's not too happy, but you know what? They'll get through it. So like I said, with seed to seal, they test every step of the way, from the seed to while they're cultivating it to distilling it. They test again and they test again before they finally put that test label on the bottle. So if you are ready, let's get learning. Young Living has a total line of Animal Sense products, which we'll learn later on in the slideshow. But animals and oils, what you need to know. There are some general do's and don'ts. You do want to dilute heavily with a carrier oil or water. Start small and use in moderation. Observe how the animal responds. Care for each animal differently, since each animal is different. Things you don't want to do. You don't want to use oils near animals' eyes, mouth, nose, or sensitive areas. You don't want to use hot oils such as wintergreen and peppermint. Use high phenol oils such as oregano, clove, wintergreen, and thyme. Carrier oils, like it mentioned in the last slide, vary from jojoba oil to grapeseed to V6. Young Living does carry a V6 line of oil, or you can use olive oil. I also use the sweet almond oil. So when using oils around your pets, you can make roller balls, but it is highly recommended to dilute them. If you're unsure, you would just test it on a small area of the dog or your pet on like the pads or their paws. But here's a general dilution chart for your pets. If you want it heavily diluted, you would just do 1 drop of oil to 9 drops of the carrier oil. So each animal
goes for like smaller, that goes for like smaller pets too. So you want to dilute a lot, like, you know, for smaller animals, you want to dilute a lot, and for bigger animals, you don't have to dilute as much because you're probably using it on a bigger part of their bodies. That is one thing to consider. So Lucinda, we'll talk a little bit about cats.
Sorry, I had to step away and let my dog out. So hopefully we won't have the dog barking anymore. But anyway, these are some general guidelines for the cats. You would start with 1 to 4 1 drop of oil to 4 drops of your carrier oil. You want to avoid citrus oil. Citrus oils are extremely potent. All it needs is 1 drop or even a toothpick swirl. Like it says, you would apply to their paws. You would want to wear or diffuse near an animal to acclimate them first to it. Dogs, you would start with 1 to 5 drops, depending on the size of the dog. Like Kathy just said, depending on the size of the animal is how much you would dilute it for. You want to dilute at least 75%. Avoid using with your puppies. Like we said, again, you want to wear or diffuse near your animal to acclimate them to it. Do not administer internally and apply to their paws. You can also use oils with fish and or birds. With fish, it says do not put the oils in the tank water. Diffuse only around a closed filtered tank. With birds, use extreme caution. Dilute oils well. Use a toothpick to measure the oil, which means you would just dip the toothpick into the oil, swirl it in the water or your carrier oil, and don't diffuse near the animal. So if you have a bird cage on one side and you're diffusing in that room, I would strongly recommend diffusing on the whole other side or a different room. Reptiles and amphibians, like again, we said, don't diffuse near the animal. You want to avoid tree and citrus oils. Dilute your oils with coconut oil. Keep application area small and use a toothpick to measure the oil. And one of the larger animals that you could use oils on would be horses or other very large animals. And you can see on this one, it says you start with 10 drops of oil. Don't dilute unless otherwise indicated. Place directly under lip of large animals. Mix with water in a spray bottle for easy application to the animal. Here are some, be careful with these essential oils around your cats or dogs because they are extremely sensitive to these oils. As you can see with cats, it says they are particularly sensitive to essential oils that contain polyphenolic compounds because they interfere with their liver detoxification process. So the oils to be careful with around the cats are cinnamon, tea tree, thyme, birch, wintergreen, clove, and oregano. Ones to be careful with around dogs because these essential oils can trigger a range of issues from allergies and skin sensitivities to interference in their natural body processes. That would be anise, clove, garlic, horseradish. I've never seen horseradish oil. Maybe they had it at one time, but I think I would be getting that one because I love that with shrimp. Juniper, thyme, wintergreen, once again, wintergreen, and yarrow. So now just because there was oils to be careful with, you also have oils that are great for your pets. Cedarwood helps repel pests and promote healthy skin and coat. Chamomile promotes relaxation and sleep and also support healthy digestion. Lavender, which is all around wonderful oil, relieves anxiety from separation during long trips. Myrrh can help fight allergies and promote healthy skin and coat. Clary sage calms nervousness and excitability. I think I need to have that one ready for my little senior dog. Geranium, great for repelling pests and is a treatment for ear infections. Peppermint soothes the pain from arthritis and hip dysplasia and repels pests. Peppermint's also great in your garden. You know, you put some on cotton balls and put it around your plants and it helps keep those little critters away. Carrot seed supports healthy skin as a topical treatment for dryness. Ginger can help relieve pain from arthritis in your dogs and supports their healthy digestion. Helichrysum used topically can help with pain and skin issues. And marjoram repels pests and helps treat skin infections and irritations. So in the beginning of the show, we said that Young Living has a whole line of products called Animal Sense, their Animal Sense Care Collection, which we're going to look at now. PuraClean. Use unique blend of 11 essential oils that is specifically formulated for animals to cleanse and refresh the skin. It's best when used as step 1 of a 3-part system. Step 2 would be infect away, and step 3 is mend well. Dilution recommended for small animals. The next one would be infect away. It utilizes 6 essential oils for a gentle cleansing effect on your animal. It supports a healthy skin barrier. And once again, this is step 2 of that step 3 process. And it also recommend for diluting for small animals. The third step in that one process is Mendwell. Blend of oils that supports healthy skin repair and is specifically formulated for animals. Always use this last in the 3-part system. Once again, dilution is recommended for small animals. Paragize. It's created with animals in mind. It's a proprietary blend of essential oils that promotes healthy digestion and helps to expel worms and parasites. Tea-Away, formulated with a soothing scent for your animal to provide a sense of emotional freedom and joyful feelings. Animal Sense Ointment, and wait till you see what this Animal Sense Ointment can also do. It's blended with tea tree and myrrh, 2 of nature's most powerful essential oils, a protecting and soothing salve formulated for external use on animals. It's tested in the field for years. This ointment is typically used for minor skin irritations, cuts and abrasions, designed to cover infected wounds and seal in essential oils. You can use it to clean area and apply as needed. If using Young Living essential oils, apply oils prior to application of Animal Sense Ointment. Welcome, Jenny. Thanks for joining us. And like we said, the Animal Sense Ointment, it's not just for animals. Look at the amount of things that you as a person can use. You know, if you have little ones, I have to just let some people in the room here. So just give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. So Animal Sense Ointment, you can use it for diaper rash, blisters, cold sores, athlete's foot, disinfect a wound, insect and bee stings, corn removal, an eye sty, seals and oils, lip balm, removes mascara, and dry cracked heels. I think I need to put some Animal Sense Ointment on my next order. Animal Sense Shampoo. Animal Sense Shampoo cleans, conditions, and protects your pet's coat without harmful ingredients. It's formulated with pure essential oils and other natural ingredients. This shampoo is safe and effective for animals. You would just pour a small amount of shampoo into your palm and rub gently between hands. Massage thoroughly into pet's wet coat, lather, rinse thoroughly, and repeat if needed. So one of the things with any of the essential oils, you know, or your dog, cat, let them pick their oils. Just like this picture is showing, you can hold out a bottle, cap on, and see that they don't run away or wipe their face from it. This little guy, I think he's quite interested in the oils. These are just some general little screens, 9 essential oils for pet odor. You could use lavender, lemon, orange, lemongrass, rosemary, tea tree, eucalyptus, cedarwood, or peppermint. This little doggy up here, you know, if you got a really smelly doggy and you can't give them that bath right away, you can make a doggy deodorant mist, 4 ounces of witch hazel, 4 ounces of, it should be distilled water, then 10 to 15 drops of your essential oil. You would want to put this in a glass bottle, glass to where the oil does not affect the glass on it. Shake it up and you can give your doggy or cat just a little spritz when they need some freshening up. These are some diffuser blends. And like we had said before, when you're diffusing oil, your oils around your animals, it's okay, but just make sure that they have a way out if they don't like it. So do not close the door. Give them a way out if they're uncomfortable with the diffuser blend. I've been diffusing probably for 9 to 10 months. I have animals and they have never been affected by it. So one is Good Dog, lavender, cedarwood, and vetiver. Chillax, I like the name of that one. Wild orange, patchouli, bergamot, Roman chamomile, odor eater, lemon, eucalyptus, and tea tree. I like to diffuse right when I get home from work, especially if my little doggies had an accident. The smell just knocks me over. So I put my diffuser on and away we go. Another one with summer rainstorms coming up, storm calming blend. Drop of each of orange, patchouli, bergamot, and a half a drop of chamomile, which would probably, it's kind of hard to do a half a drop, so you might want to do the toothpick swirl on the chamomile. Your pets can also partake in Ningxia Red. Ningxia is not just for humans. Your animals can use it. Unless you can see, you can have it for your horses and large animals. Ningxia Red for the dogs, cats, birds. Feel free to take screenshots of any of these, or if anything in this presentation tonight you like, just get in touch with Kathy or I, or whoever invited you to this, and we can get you the screenshots and the information you need. You can even give your Ningxia Red to your horse. You know, it says 1 to 2 ounces per day, which is what humans take. So I think that's fantastic that we can share Ningxia Red, which is one of my favorite products, with our animal friends. So all of the products that were mentioned, most of the products that were mentioned tonight are available in one of Young Living's starter bundles. The oils that were mentioned, a lot of them can be gotten in one of the kits with the diffuser choices. Here's your Ningxia Red bundle, which has the Ningxia Red in it. These kits are at a 40%, up to 40% savings if you were to buy these items separately. So if you are ready to start, you can head to Young Living. You would start shopping, fill your car with all of the products you want. You get to unlock a discount for shopping with Young Living. Young Living is fantastic because they, in a sense, pay you to buy their products. So, and then you would check out. You would add their ID referral number of the person who invited you. And then you could also grab a kit to start being a business partner with Young Living. Young Living, when you buy their products to a certain PV level, you earn free product back. This is the last day, unfortunately, of these products. These were May's reward products. They do now give you a bonus at 100 PV for buying that much product. It used to be free shipping. However, they now, this month it was loyalty rewards points. Last month it was a lemon oil. So if you see anything that you like, you have until midnight tonight to get these. 190 PV level is Geranium Bourbon. Also lemongrass. 250 was Bloom. The 300 PV level was Vanilla and Amethyst Roller. So next month, a lot of this is going to be changing because they are going back to what they, just a 1 month shipment. And yes, Kathy, I will let them know for that also. So loyalty rewards is going to be changing a little bit. You're still going to get rewarded for being a customer. They've gone back to just doing a 1 month order. But if you are a current member of Young Living, of their subscribe to save, it's going to be changing over to called your loyalty order to go along with loyalty rewards. There is never any commitment to keep the products in there. But if you do have products right now on a 2 and 3 month, they're going to revert to a list called Save for Later. So with your loyalty rewards, you earn points every month. You spend them like store credit. The longer you're with Young Living, the higher your percentage back. And you do have to order a 50 PV minimum every month. The thing that's going to be changing starting tomorrow, next month, would be you can order 50 PV, but if you skip a month, then you basically start back at your 1 to 3 month savings. So 1 to 3 months, you get 10% back. 4 to 24, you get 20% back. More than 25 months, you get 25% back. And just for attending tonight, you will get a sample order oil sent to you of Peace and Calming. If you are not a Young Living member and you sign up within 2 weeks of the class, which would be June 14th, if you sign up with Young Living by then, you will get your shipping cost reimbursed to you in the form of product credit. So Young Living has gone back to flat rate shipping. As you can see, they're pretty reasonably priced. This is up to 140 pounds of product. I don't know anybody who gets 140 pounds of Young Living, but if they did, I think it would be awesome. You know, my box, I don't know how much it weighs, but I can't imagine if you were to take a 140-pound box to the post office and mail it, you'd be paying way more than $7.99 for it. So next week, we will not have classes for the next 2 weeks because we are going to kind of be on vacation for a really fun reason. Next week is just a day off, but our next class will be June 21st. So be sure to join us and see 17 new products from Young Living. Kathy and I are going to be going to Young Living Convention in from the 15th to the 18th of June. So
I'm
but-
excited to bring you more people with us next year.
Absolutely. I think that's wonderful. That would be, this is my first year going to convention in person, and this is Kathy's, I believe, first year going to convention in person. So I am so excited. I wish I could give you a preview of the products, but I don't even know what they are yet. So consider joining us on the 21st for that. And then we do have a event going on next Saturday. Kathy is hosting a kids summer prep DIY party. Join her in making some fun items to use for your kids for the summer: a bug repellent, hairspray and detangler, and kids calming roller. It's $20 a person. That covers all your materials. So if you'd like to take a screenshot of this and then RSVP to Kathy. Kathy, was there a deadline on that?
For RSVP, no, I mean, like, if you can let me know if you're coming or if you're bringing people, that would be great. I believe I definitely have enough stuff. But I got like a lot of stuff for it, so I should be good. But yeah, if people know, definitely if they're going to come or not, let me know.
Sounds wonderful. And so thank you for coming and watching this. I am going to stop sharing the screen right now. Does anybody have any questions that they want to ask of Kathy or myself, or AKA on the screen, Sass Martin?
Yeah, Sass. If some people are like, who's Kathy? That's me. But thank you for coming, Jenny. I hope you learned something.
All right, I am going to stop recording.